Nya, 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 nya. And if I'll try to speak, it'll be way louder. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, 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 nya. At least now I see how actually quietly I think. For hell's sake. Who is back after a long break? What? What the hell happened? Something happened. Something really, really weird. And completely unnormal. Ah, no, it's fine. It's completely fine, so... I want to watch a few games of Big Up. I'm not very interested in most of this, but I guess I wanna watch Soin against TH. Mostly because Soin is playing an orc, TH is playing human, yet he usually plays random. But right now TH is playing human, TH is playing human on a relatively large map on Northern Isles.
확실히 영삼이
No, 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 my dear Korean friend, I don't want to listen to you. TH is playing human on Northern Isles, and that's quite an that could be quite an interesting matchup because again it should be Polarife. Is it? No. Oh no, it's not Polar Rifles. But at the same time, any game that is not of top tier, that is not between top tier players, can be way more entertaining. So I just hope that TH and Soin will deliver. And they are really not that awful. They are sort of the bottom layer of tier 1 players. So generally top 30, about top 30. So they absolutely can play properly. And Soin has been prepared for a power rifle. But I doubt it's what's gonna happen because of course TH doesn't have his blacksmith, so it'll be Archmage. It should be Archmage. Maybe it'll be Mountain King. Yes, that's completely possible. But at the same time, as always, Mountain King can be killed by wyverns, can be killed by raiders because Mountain King doesn't have water elementals, and without water elementals, you lose quite a lot of momentum. And you got absolutely nothing to deal with there, especially with early air, so 4 initial wyverns can just obliterate Mountain King. Whatever you do, except if you... Oh, and it's lagging already. Oh, for hell's sake, why? It didn't happen before. It shouldn't happen now. I mean, I can scale it down a little bit because nobody is still watching the stream in more than 720. But why is it happening every time I'm starting to stream? Every single freaking time. Of course it doesn't lag a single bit when I'm just watching whatever I'm watching. No, you start to stream. Whoosh! All of a sudden. Anyway. And my mouse, I've lost my mouse. Okay, my mouse is back. Everything should be fine right now. Likely. Not so likely, to be honest, but okay. Let's just hope that everything will be fine. So, it's a random hero from... it's the Dark Ranger. Okay, that's expected. No. I guess we're not watching anything today, right? What the hell is happening with my everything, honestly? Oh, for hell's sake. Okay, I'll put the black, whatever it is, on my screen and then I'll wait for a few seconds in disbelief. Maybe it's because the video... No, it was uploaded 1 day ago. It should be completely fine. For hell's sake, please jump from the roof and die, whatever is causing these problems. No, no, not likely. And my Twitch is completely fine, and everything is completely fine except for my YouTube for some reason. Okay. Let's restart a few things. I am quite disappointed, to be honest. What? Why? Why does it happen? It should be fine. It is fine most of the time, to be honest, but right now, for some reason, maybe my Steam is updating something. But it shouldn't take all the channel. Yeah, Steam didn't update in a while. Actually, from Wednesday, but still. It shouldn't take everything out of my channel. Okay, let's try again. Maybe it will be better this time. And if it doesn't get better, I'll just close the stream. Sometimes crap should happen. Oh yeah. And Dark Ranger against an Orc. Dark Ranger is starting to drain the Wolf. Not the best target to use Life Drain on. But at the same time, Soin really doesn't give a crap. Who he is draining, why he is draining, he just wants to constantly drain something. One wolf may die here, and it'll die. That's oh, it died to a troll. It doesn't matter. TH is trying to deal some damage. Yeah, you should instantly evacuate with a hero. There is absolutely no reason to attack Dark Ranger. She'll heal up anyway. And heal up constantly. Yes, exactly like that. He got himself a null. That's one of the problems with Dark Ranger. One of the things that greatly diminish her power is that she doesn't do all that much damage. Especially when she is draining, because it's very predictable damage. It's damage that happens in equal ticks. So in the end, oh, he was able to resummon the wolves, and they both took one creep. And that's one peon dying, and another peon should die at the cost of one wolf, which is completely fine. Dark Ranger is just being troublesome. For these headhunters, these two peasants will go back towards their base, but I doubt they'll be there for long because Soin really should send the wolves there and kill something there, and TH is trying to establish this expansion, but he will not be lucky with it. In the end, he will certainly expand, there is no doubt about it, but it all depends on how many people he'll lose, and these two peasants were doomed anyway, but he just sent them back to the demise. I mean, they had to die. There was no way they wouldn't die. Second troll headhunter will die. Maybe. Likely. They've got equal speed as heroes, but in general, if you control them incorrectly, they'll die. Yes, headhunter dies. That's sad, but at the same time, Footman dies. These two mentioned peons die. And another peon will die, and TH is not in the best position. Soin right now got no access to chain lightning, but solely due to the fact that he is out of mana, and he is making two bestiaries. Yes, two bestiaries are nice. Having two bestiaries is a completely amazing decision, and he is making a grant. I don't really know what role this Grant is fulfilling right now. He exists mostly just to be there, to be obnoxious, to be a problem. Kill your headhunter, please. Oh no, heal your headhunter, please. That also works. Headhunter will survive. There is absolutely no way Dark Ranger will kill Farseer, since Farseer got healing salves on him, which he doesn't use for some reason. Now, could you please heal yourself up? No? Okay. If you don't want to, I can't really make you. Because right now the lady is on your tail, literally on your tail, and will eventually kill you. At the same time, Soin is making two raiders, Raider and Nat right now, because having Dark Ranger in a position, having Dark Ranger not moving anywhere, not running after your units, is way better than having Dark Ranger just roaming around. Okay, he's finally healing up. He will lose another Berserker. Oink. That's one poor troll. And right now there should be an Arcane Tower on both main and expansion of TH. It's quite important to have it. And I doubt just life draining this Berserker was the best option. He should just have hit him with arrows. Oh, that was a complete bullshit of an arrow. An arrow that flew for a kilometer. Patriot system arrow. And that's what, about 6 foot is. And of course, Net also interrupts channeling spells, so. And the Torrent Chieftain is out, which of course will mean that all these footmen will die. Yeah. Now you can't any longer life drain orc. At least life drain orc so freely. Your life drain will be interrupted. You'll suffer. You'll get surrounded. You'll get stomped. That was a strange stomp just to interrupt the life drain, but Raider could just run away. Dark Ranger is successfully draining Torrent Chieftain, but it doesn't really matter because right now all these footies are priority targets, and Farseer is getting close to level 3. And early level 3 on Farseer, early Wolf level 2 on Farseer are quite valuable. They are not bad by any means, and this Dark Ranger is in danger, yes. TH decides to evacuate. Where is your Arcane Vault? I see quite a few buildings here. I see a blacksmith here, but I don't see Arcane Vault. Which is very, very strange, and the Dark Ranger will fall. And if you had Arcane Vault, you would be in a way better position. And that should be over, really. That should be over. Soin should just make a few more raiders. Should just kill every single peasant that comes towards the expansion, and then just destroy the expansion itself. Meanwhile, TH just now made tier 2. Yes, human is sort of dominant against an orc on such large maps, especially like springtime, but not when you're playing Dark Ranger, and not when you're playing Dark Ranger badly. I mean, Dark Ranger against an orc got this problem of being killed by raiders. I mean, for some reason, initially he decided to play Mountain King, which would be even worse decision, but who am I to judge someone like TH? I mean, maybe Mountain King would be a little bit better even. Anyway, TH still got his expansion, Soin destroys an altar, he doesn't have pillage, yes, he doesn't have pillage ready. He may be able to kill tier 2, but I doubt that this keep will fall. And of course, everything that TH has now should just die. All this militia should just die. Farseer is almost. Is he almost? No, he's 3.4. He finally got his wolves. Torrent Chieftain is almost, but not almost level 3, almost dead. And Dark Ranger dies again, but that's expected. There is absolutely no way to save this lady against mass raiders, and there is no second hero, no staves, no priests, Nada. And all she has is just possible invulnerability, possible TP, but it costs quite a lot of gold, and life drain that will be interrupted by every single raider around. TH, meanwhile, is defending. He is defending quite successfully. There are quite a few raiders saved by Soin. This Dark Ranger is in danger again. Please move your woman back. Yeah. Put the woman back. Yeah, exactly like that. So she's not even level 3 yet, and I doubt he should take Life Drain at level 3 again. It should be Black Arrow. And Black Arrow is not terrible against Raiders, because of course skeletons deal normal damage, skeletons take lessened damage against from Raiders. But at the same time, skeletons die quite quickly to just chain lightning, to just wave if Soin at some point decides to retrain. But at the same time, Heaven Stomp allows you to greatly negate the Dark Ranger's life drain if you don't have net available. But I doubt that with 7 raiders he'll ever not be able to interrupt life drain. Something disastrous should happen. And TH finally is making his tier 2 buildings, but there are already 8 raiders. There should be 8 raiders. Oh no, there should be only 7, because he's at 50 and he will not go over 50. And he's creeping his own expansion with a very reasonable plan to put the expansion there. Did he buy? Yes, he bought a tiny, so it will be a very quick expansion. And he pulls 5 peons along with him. So, what next is gonna happen? Next, TH should just die. Really, there should be no other option but for him to lose, but for some reason this game lasted for quite a long time. I don't know why, I don't know what really happened. A Soin should just kill these creeps, should not try to lame this tier 1. I mean, yes, he can, but just killing the creeps initially and then attacking later would be a better idea. And you absolutely can TP out right now. Or you can just run away, losing additional raider in the process. That's completely fine. And TH lost a lot of peasants on top of his castle. No, it was a town hall. It was not even keep. And of course, Soin got complete dominance on the map, because right now Dark Ranger is just afraid to get out of her of the protection of her towers, as well as Archmage. Archmage, I wouldn't say is a good choice here. Yes, you want to play casters with your Arcane Aura, Brilliance Aura, it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, he doesn't really bring anything to the field, and you don't even have this Brilliance Aura right now. With Mountain King, you would be able to achieve at least something. Raiders would be a bit more afraid, because any raider that gets hammered, yes, hammered, exactly, that gets Stormbolt in the face will think twice about moving into the range of towers. And TH is remaking his expansion. I doubt it's a good idea, but who am I to disagree? I mean, anything he does will not be such a great idea, to be honest, because he already lost. This water elemental is absolutely heroic, but it's solely because Soin doesn't really try to somehow counter it, because he wants to destroy this tier 3, he will not be able to. There is not enough raiders, and this sort will greatly diminish the damage output of these raiders. Yeah, he knows, he gets away. He got some money with pillage. Does he have pillage, to be honest? Because I doubt it. If he doesn't have pillage, that's a lot of wasted money already. Because pillage is so cheap and pillage is so good. Level 4 Torrent Chieftain. Level 4.5 Farseer. Dark Ranger is alive. She's struggling, but she will be alive. She should be fine, and really, Soin should just try to make a tower at his expansion. maybe even 2 towers, because he is losing peons. He is losing peons, he is losing gold mining, and that's awful. And right now TH is losing both his Griffin Bestiaries, and the fact that this one was able to complete it doesn't help him at all. It just means that he lost a lot more money. At the same time, I believe Elementals were able to shut down mining on TH expansion. I mean, on Soin's expansion. Right? Yeah. Сначала он говорит, что не хочет быть как Чукчи, который что видит, о том и поет, а потом реактит на турнир по Варкрафту. С этим ни черта не поделать, потому что мне слишком нравится Warcraft. Вот, ну и опять же, я не столько реакчу, сколько я дофига кастер здесь. Потому что я пытаюсь все же говорить о том, что будет происходить, и кастить сколько-нибудь компетентно. Я понимаю, что любой кастинг — это по сути реакция, но тем не менее. Да, реакции — это зло. С этим ни черта не поделать. Ну и когда ты смотришь на двух других людей, это все же не совсем что вижу, о том пою, потому что здесь есть хотя бы какой-то элемент интриги. Когда ты сам клацаешь мышкой по карте, тогда с интригой не задалось, если у тебя, конечно, не лютая биполярочка и не шизофрения. Вот, поэтому у меня в такие моменты возникает некоторый диссонанс. So, what are we looking at? Uh, that's a lost game for TH. I don't know why did it last so long. Why does it last for so long? Soin can't just tower rush him, to be honest. It's so easy to tower rush a human when a human got all the towers in behind, because of course Orc's towers got a longer range, 100 additional range of human towers. And finally, TH was able to complete at least one Griffin Bestiary, so right now Soin just runs towards it to cancel it, because he knows that Griffin Bestiaries are not exactly what he wants out of his opponent, what he wants to see in this game. Yeah, could you please kill this sorceress? I mean, really, she's so vulnerable. Oh, you can absolutely kill just this Dark Ranger, because for some reason TH doesn't really care about her life. I mean, I also wouldn't care about her life, because she doesn't do much. Oh, he was able to save her. Okay, that's quite nice. Everything tip is back to the expansion, and of course Soin will attack the main base. He still doesn't have pillage. Does he still not have any pillage? Oh, he has. He should. He gets a lot of gold. Okay, he has pillage. We just do not see these upgrades in this interface, because that's some Korean interface, not the default casting interface. To berserkers should die. That's more or less fine. But at the same time, TH lost so many peasants. Farseer is level 5. Wolves level 3. He decided to go for Wolves level 3. That's understandable, because right now TH mostly got casters. And not spellbreakers, not priests, mostly just a few sorks. And against sorks, against peons, peasants, against anything else, even against spellbreakers, wolves level 3 are not bad. The Archmage goes down. Dark Ranger is more or less fine right now, but what Orc does, he's wasting a lot of time. And he doesn't really deal any meaningful damage to structures. Yes, this castle is at half HP, but I believe TH should have at least 2 masonry upgrades right now. How many do you have? Please. Oh. What happened? What? Was it GG? Yes, it was GG. Okay. And they do not even think for a second. This channel just do not give a crap about putting any slides, any screens in between. Just, let's go towards the next game. I appreciate it. It's quite nice. So it was Soin's victory, quite reasonable. Because Dark Ranger first shouldn't really work against an orc, at least. Shouldn't really work against an orc when you're playing her uh, so bravely. Because you should be quite afraid of being on the map. You should stand behind your expansion, behind your towers on the expansion, and try to deal some damage to raiders that are killing your expansion. And that may work. I doubt it'll work because you're being so passive, and Orc is taking all the uh, all the expansion. No, it's still not an expansion. All the experience on the map and all the items on the map, but in the end, if you just decide to be passive for a little while, you may be able to go tier 3, you may be able to go Griffons, and then you'll be able to get some of the remaining creeps, you may be able to get some of the remaining items, and with Griffons it may be very well enough. Anyway, it's the map number 2, TH against Soin, and I don't even know what is gonna happen on Autumn Leaves, because Autumn Leaves is nobody's map. He shouldn't really play Polar Rifles here, and he's not playing Polar Rifles here, but also playing Dark Ranger here. Oh, it's quite questionable. You can get an easy expansion, you can get a few Grim Creep camps, so I doubt it's so bad, but at the same time, Dark Ranger on such an exposed expansion may just get wrecked again. Get wrecked as she got wrecked in the previous map. And that's completely possible. So... Ta-da! No. No ta-da for you. For some reason, my YouTube stopped being a jerk, so everything works just fine. What happened? Why did it got... Oh, why did it buffer for a gazillion times during first 2 minutes of this stream? For hell's sake, it's stream! And he decides to go Dark Ranger again. I don't know why he's making Mountain King. If it's a fake Mountain King, just to... Oh no, he goes for the Mountain King. Right now he goes for the Mountain King. Maybe it's a fake Mountain King. Maybe it's just so if Orc decides to scout with a peon, which Orc doesn't really do that often right now. He sees that something is being made in the tavern, in the altar. I mean, and no, that's completely real. Mountain King against Farseer, it may not even be that bad. At the same time, against Farseer, it's questionable if Mountain King is better against Blademaster or against Farseer. I would say that against Blademaster, early Mountain King is better, because you can just bash him. I mean, you can just Stormbolt him, you can surround him quite instantly, because if he wants to be aggressive, he will have to pop up in between of your army, and you just completely shut down Blademaster. This way, at least for the first 2-3 levels. Against Farseer, yes, you get a few free wolves, and you really should kill this wolf with a Stormbolt. Please? You've got full mana. One wolf should die. There is very little reason to save your mana right here. You want to save your mana. For why? What's the point? I don't even know. TH is not playing his top game right now. He got a tower on his main base. He doesn't upgrade his tower. It's just a scout tower right now, but even that should happen. Should help a lot. Yeah, he's finally upgrading it. This peasant will die. That's quite a lot, to be honest, because this peasant should be pulled or somehow hidden. And he finally decides to attack headhunters. Yes, killing headhunters is fine, but believe me, killing wolves is also completely fine. Could you please, my dear, just Stormbolt the wolf? One wolf, of course, should not kill anything, but one wolf can deal enough damage, so the next set of wolves will just come to human's base and kill something. Kill a peasant. Stormbolt the wolf, or not. So what he wants is an expansion, there is no doubt about it, but he also wants a tower. I'm quite surprised that he didn't start the tower earlier, because yes, expansion is important and blah 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 everything, but at the same time with an early tower, you don't get wrecked by wolves. Your peasants that are building the expansion do not get wrecked by wolves, so they build the expansion quickly because you don't have to move them and you don't have to multitask saving them. It's the third unit dying, by the way, and right now Farseer will just TP out, and there is still no shop for an orc. That's a bit of a problem. Right now, TH should not lose his Mountain King. In the worst case scenario, he'll just TP out and he's making his Arcane Vault already, and should be completely fine. At the same time, yes, Soin is answering completely correctly. No casters, no Torrents, no Spirit Walkers, just two Bestiaries. Two Bestiaries and either Wyverns or Raiders. Both should do. Wyverns should be even easier to pull off. That was a lucky bash, and that's a death farce. Level 3 on Mountain King. Mountain King should have one bolt ready quite soon. So that should be another Berserker. That, please, just turn around, throw a Stormbolt, deal damage with your 5 footies and kill the Berserker. No? Okay. If you don't care so much about some additional Berserkers, some additional Troll Blood, some additional Troll Snacks. Yeah, Trolls should taste like chicken. Okay. Torrent Chieftain is out. Farseer is being revived. Farseer, of course, is only level 1, so it doesn't matter all that much, but at the same time, it's exactly the moment when you should creep. When you should harass with your Farseer, when you should creep your Torrent Chieftain, when you should also creep your Farseer. So losing FS at this moment is just a little bit painful, but he is only level 1, but at the same time, Mountain King is level 3. And Mountain King level 3 and potentially Mountain King level 5 is terrible news for Farseer. It's always terrible news for Farseer, and TH is doing everything correctly. He runs to kill Boros. Please do not do anything but kill Boros. Build a guard tower on your main. You should see that these are raiders. You should know that these are raiders. Killing peons is fine, but kill Boros. You can't kill Boros. Killing Boros is 2 times more important. And he's killing wolves and peasants and whatnot and berserkers. He's wasting his time and his units. And right now, killing Boros, shutting down everything is just such a good option. Mountain King should just TP out. This raider will leave. This footman will die. That was not a bad decision to send footman after this raider, but Raider had web not on the cooldown, so in the end Footy died and Raider lived, and Raider will be fine. And the only problem for Soin is that he still doesn't have a shop. And that's awful, to be honest, because this Raider is practically dead, so he will not participate in any fights for a little while. There should be at least, yeah, there are at least 2 more dead units. And with so few healthy raiders, you can't really apply a lot of pressure. Yeah, he found a rifleman. That's not bad. That's not amazing, but fighting and killing riflemen is quite nice. But you can't really kill this tier 2. It's impossible. Oh, Torin went for wave, so it should be chain wave. Against Mountain King is it doesn't matter if you're playing chain wave against Farseer or against Archmage or against Mountain King. They work virtually the same way. And you should really make your second tower and not try to repair your building, your main too. Please make 2 guard towers. At least 1 guard tower will do. No? Okay. Meanwhile, TH should be making 2 Arcane Sanctuaries right now. Soin is producing more and more raiders. He finally got his shop, so he finally will be able to attack with 4 relatively alive and functional raiders, and not with 4 cripples. But one of these alive and functional raiders didn't heal up yet. Yeah, he was not yet out of the Medicare, so he just died instantly. Mm. This Mountain King is in a little bit of trouble, to be honest, because he will have to use his Single Potion. That was just a bad control by TH, and yes, he will stun the Raider, he'll run away to safety. This Archmage will be fine. Could you please kill wolves? Kill wolf at the cost of your footies. No, kill raiders at the cost of your footies. Anything at the cost of your footies, and not rifleman really, because he just lost a rifle and he'll lose the second one. And he should just kill this raider. Yeah, just kill every single raider. They are way more important than anything that human has. Mountain King is in a little bit of trouble. He's in a big trouble, but he was able to munch, chomp, chunk, uh, to drink, the healing potion, so he should be fine at least for a little while now. Yes, Archmage died. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. Archmage dying is just nothing. It's basically non-factor. And I would even prefer to see Archmage with Brilliance Aura first. I don't know why GH decides to go for Elementals all the time, because level 1 Elementals against Raiders are, yes, a little bit better than against normal Orc composition, because there is no Dispel again, of course. So you have to kill these Elementals with your bare hands, basically. With your giant Siege Raider swords, to be honest, but still. Does Mountain King got? Yes, he has a TP. He should kill a few raiders and just TP out. Chain Wave will be devastating to all these peasants, but not at these levels. Unit at least level 3 on Torrent Chieftain, unit at least level 3 on your Farseer, and it's not happening. This Grand goes down, there should be another raider that goes down. Oh, you can just kill the Farseer, that also works. That's also completely fine. So right now, TH played really well. TH just won due to how skilled he was, due to how experienced he was. He may not have the best micro ever, but in the end, he just did everything correctly, except for maybe attacking a Burrow when he was on an Orc's base. He was running around, not doing much, but at the same time, that still didn't matter. And Soin lost because his hero levels were so low. And he starts with oh, for hell's sake. He starts with oh, for hell's sake, with headhunters again. Yes, these are headhunters. I should know that these are headhunters, and I know that these are headhunters, but my mind is playing tricks on me. What is this map? Amazon? No, it's not Amazon. Did I completely forgot what this map is? Did I even know what this map was? Oh, yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble. Anyway, I may just recall what this map is. It's Mountain King again. Against what? Against Farser? Yeah, it should be Farser, because playing Blade Master with Headhunters is completely counterproductive. You want to be aggressive with Headhunters, you make them to be aggressive, and Blade Master usually wants to just run around to just do something on the map alone. Because if you've got a few headhunters after you, it doesn't really matter if you're invisible or not, you'll just get detected by the very fact that there is a troll running after you. Yeah, the troll that points at his own Blade Master and screams, haha, he is here. He is really here. TH is trying to play mind games. TH is trying to constantly have a footman next to his tavern. I mean, next to the middle tavern in this situation, but still. Oh, this are Tide Hunters for hell's sake. No. Yes. Am I a complete bozo? And these are truly Tide Hunters? Yeah, looks like that. For hell's sake, I'm so stupid. Yeah, of course, these are Tide Hunters. There is only one map with such layout with these two labs. So, on Tidehunters, expansion is very easy to grip, but for some reason TH decides to go to level 2 first, and he didn't get it, Soin got the turtle. TH got the item, but the turtle. Could you please stun the wolf, kill the wolf, and get yourself 1.9 and then kill another wolf and be happy about it? No, he decides to go for his expansion. Right now it's certainly an expansion, and right now he'll do it against a Farseer who is 1.5, who may kill like one footy and three peasants and be at level 2, and that would be a disaster for Soin. Yeah, for TH. Yeah, Soin will be level 2 right now, and he takes the item, and the item are claws, and the claws are amazing. Look at my claws. My claws are amazing. No? No. Another headhunter should die. You really, really can't play a lot of headhunters against Mountain King. It just doesn't work. And there was some delay on the stream, not on my side, to be honest. No, not on my side. And we're looking at this headhunter dying again. Whoosh. And you should just Stormbolt. Stormbolt something! No, he doesn't want to waste mana. He wants to be a constant danger to this Farseer, a constant danger to these headhunters, and you could do it right now. But at the same time, he's quite low on HP, so he turns into a moving Stormbolt, and this moving Stormbolt gives him another kill. And losing a footman here doesn't matter all that much, and he finally starts with a tower. Another footman lost, that's something. This poor militia! What are you even doing here? Get out! He got out, he just got out to the sky. And TH is making his Arcane Vault, which I completely support. The only problem is that it'll never be ready until you start, yes, repairing it with at least 4 peasants. Now there is a chance that it will be completed. Because you're out of HP, you're out of mana, you're out of everything. Yet you will have, yes, you've got an Arcane Tower, so basically the harassment is over. There is no more reasons for Oh! He is in the range of Chain Lightning! He should be in the range of Chain Lightning. No, he's at 200 HP right now, he is at level 3. He got level 3, he got 50 additional HP, and so he's out of the range of Chain Lightning anymore. Now, I doubt he'll drop low enough to get back to 85. No, you need about 80 HP to die to Chain Lightning. Even less, especially since this Chain Lightning is just level 1. And of course, Orc will be aggressive, and TH can't really allow himself to make a defense. But at the same time, there is an Arcane Tower. Not the closest Arcane Tower ever, but it still should provide some protection. Yes, and it does. Meanwhile, Torrent Chieftain is already here. Expansion is still not ready. I would even prefer him going for a guard tower before the expansion, but I believe he just doesn't want to, because it would be so costly. Please start a guard tower. Could you please start the guard tower? Another berserker gets executed. Yeah, executed with a mallet to the face. It's not really a mallet, but you know what I meant. So, what's gonna happen next? Eh, I really don't think Orc should be any longer aggressive. I mean, he gets some kills, the first raider is out, at least a few more footies should die. But at the same time, you're in real danger of losing your Torrent Chieftain, you're in real danger of losing your Farseer the moment this gnome will get a little bit healthier, and you're completely out of mana on your Torrent Chieftain, which is, of course, a problem. And human just tries to save money on his guard tower, and I completely do not appreciate it by TH. He should make a guard tower already, otherwise he'll lose this expansion. This raider should go down. No? Okay. At least these wolves are going down. TH is getting some experience, some gold, uh, some damage done. But there will be more and more raiders, and why don't you make a tower? You've got 600 gold. And you're losing peasants, and your tier 2 is nowhere near to be done. And you don't have a shop. Make a tower. Please make a tower, my dear TH. No, he tries to deal damage to Torrent Chieftain, but I doubt Torrent Chieftain will die here. Yes, he'll have to get away. Orc will have to get away for a little while, but I doubt that'll be enough for TH to stabilize, because Orc will get away, Orc will heal up, there will be two more raiders, and it will lead to this expansion going down, and TH losing the game. You need this tower. You absolutely need this tower. You're losing footies left and right, and still you're remaking these footies and not anything else. Because you can't make anything else, but towers. Towers are better than footies. No. Towers are useless. Yes, but right now with 6 raiders, this expansion should fail. It should fall. And Coda Beast is out, and yes, there are 6 raiders, one is too damaged to remain on the field, but still. Yes, Mountain King finally got an access to mana potions, finally got an access to healing potions, so he is prepared to fight for his expa, and he will be able to fight for his expa, and he'll kill at least one raider, that's something, that's not terrible. And he shouldn't really try to kill a Coda Beast. Coda Beast will now slowly devour this poor footy, and more raiders are coming. And hell, he finally decided to make towers. That's really a good time to do it, my friend. That's such a good time to do it. You've just lost your base. So what do we do now? Oh, towers. Yeah, towers actually do help against sieges. Especially against sieges with units like raiders. But he got no chances now. He got about 0 chances. About 0 chance, it's just chance, it's always singular, not plural. Especially when you say phrases like, I counted my chances, and so on, when you actually mean plural. And now his Arcane Sanctums should go down. Some raiders will die, but it doesn't really matter, and militia will be obnoxious, of course, but it also doesn't matter. I mean, Mountain King got a good chunk of mana left, but he doesn't have a shop, I believe. Oh, the shop is on an expansion, so yes, you have to be creative. You have to move towards this shop. You have to replenish your mana there, and then you have to kill all these raiders through your storm bolts. And TH is saving his life because he was locked outside of his base. But still, the shop is not here. The shop is on your expansion. This Archmage will go down. Yeah, he goes down to Chain Lightning and Chain Wave, basically. And this code is not the best target, to be honest, and Orc is using the Healing Scroll, and a lot of peasants are dying, and of course, against Chain Lightning, peasants and footies are not the best fighting units you can have. You absolutely need Spellbreakers, and you're so late on your tier 2 buildings, so now you're just losing the set tier 2 buildings, and you were unable to defend your expansion, and you were unable to do anything, and in the end you'll die. And the fact that you've got Mounting King level 4 will not save you. Sorry, my friend. Sorry, my friend TH, you're a good player, but you've did some stupid decisions in this game. He is 4.2, but at the same time... Tauren Chieftain is out of mana and likely out of life. Boink! Yes, Tauren Chieftain goes down. Mountain King is out of mana completely, but he should leave at least for now. There should be more priests produced because right now he needs priests, he needs to survive, he needs some mana on these priests. He finally got a Brilliance Aura, and Brilliance Aura will help a lot. But at the same time, he needs second Arcane Sanctum. He absolutely needs more Spellbreakers. And or got 20 surplus limit, and all these raiders are alive, and all these raiders will just heal up. And Tauren Chieftain was revived in the tavern, so he's back in business, and Farseer is level 4. If only you've made guard towers on your expansion, and defended it with guard towers, and didn't lose so many peasants, and didn't lose so many footies. I don't know, guard towers are not even that costly. They cost, what, 130? In the end, yes, it's about 130, and of course, that's basically 2 peasants. Yes, they cost some lumber, but still. So, Rune Bracers are nice on both Mountain King and Archmage. The only problem is that right now Human completely lost his tempo. He had tempo when he expanded, when he established his expansion, when he started mining from this expansion. But now he completely lost it, and in the end, Orc will be able to just kill him with Chainwave, because right now Orc can allow himself to creep a little bit. The fact that he was Raider Laming, just Raider Laming. It's not a lame, it's just mass Raiders. That the fact that he was making mass Raiders paid off. So all these raiders are not dead limit any longer, they paid for themselves. And Archmage will get to level 3 right now, I believe, but that's not enough, that shouldn't be enough to stop the Orcish army, and Orc is in your base already, and Chain Wave starts doing its job. The first Spellbreaker is out, but it's just one Spellbreaker, and you've got one production building, and you almost have no army. Orc sits at 50, but he got an expansion, and when Orc got an expansion and Human doesn't, everything is awful for Human. So, how could TH change the outcome of this game? I don't know, he needs Mounting King level 5 at least, he needs preferably Hero Kill on Farseer, and then maybe he'll get the desired outcome of one fight, and then he'll need a good second fight, and then he may be able to win this game. Oh, maybe Orc should just constantly attack and feed wolves to dispels on priests. Because yes, Wolves level 2 are good, Wolves level 2 are amazing, but once there are mass dispels and priests, you no longer can make them, and you no longer can lose them like that, because they give quite a good chunk of experience. Yeah, he is going for his Mountain King level 5. That's an obvious decision, but that's a good decision. And then, will he try to establish an expansion here? I doubt he should, but at the same time, he doesn't really have any other option. Orc will go to 80. Of course, with an expansion, Orc will instantly go to 80. He should just make... Oh, he got a Wyvern, he got a Tauren already. Okay, that's over. Against a Tauren, even Stormbolt level 3 shouldn't cut it. And you, of course, can't afford to go Stormbolt Clap because you don't have an expansion, you don't have access to unlimited mana, and that was just beautiful wave, and there was no chain lightning, but it still was beautiful. And all the spellbreakers are cut off from the main army, and all these spellbreakers should just die. Wyvern is getting storm bolted, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. She'll leave. You don't have enough elementals yet, and all the elementals should instantly... Oh, he just uses the second storm bolt, blowing the Wyvern to pieces, but it doesn't matter. Yes, Soin won this one. So, is it over? Yes, it's over. Okay. Soin against TH, Soin won 2-0. That was quite convincing series. And I guess that's over for today, at least in English. So I'll come back later and stream in Russian, but right now, for now, it's over. Thanks for watching, if anyone was watching, really. Yeah, Vrenel was watching. But even he was not happy about this fact. I'll